tomorrow at Manningham. Stay locked in between the lines and Coach Stella.
PCT Peak Performance of the Week. We got some guys who got it done at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the paper. It's a slew of names, so let's not hesitate, make haste, get to it, Coach. Who
Jump
we
right
got?
into it. Like you said, I had to go 10 this week, bro. I normally go 8, but I went to top 10, so I always start at 10, work down to number 1, which is our PCT Peak Performer of the Week. So number 10, St. Ed senior running back Brandon White. Just talked about him a little bit in the Stellascope. 22 carries, 233 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kid was getting it done. Just doing quick math, that's 10-point-something yards a carry. So to be able to do it in a big-time game, in the Holy War, the kid been having a great career and a great year this year for sure, but he balling out every week. So shout out to Brandon White, 22 carries, 233 yards, 3 touchdowns, and they won 45-31. Shout out to B. White. Number 9, Brecksville Broadway Heights senior athlete Jacob Iterovich. I think I got it right. But Jacob, shout out to Jacob, senior athlete, had a big-time night, 257 yards rushing, which is his school record, and 4 touchdowns. So he got it done. I couldn't find how many carries he had, but honestly, it don't even matter. 257 rush yards, 4 touchdowns, and you set a school record, that gets you number 9 on the PCT Peak Performer list. Number 8, I don't know if y'all at home is hip to this kid. Ayo, I know you hip to him, but we're going to have to tap into him a little bit more. Alliance senior quarterback J.R. Jackson. The kid is having a great year. He putting up some big-time numbers as he continued this week. 15-19, 298 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, also added 71 rush yards for a total of 369 total yards and 4 touchdowns. His team got the win 47-28 versus Carrollton. And again, I know the people in the Alliance and I know the people in Stark County know about him. But this kid is a football player. He putting together a big-time year. His numbers is big-time like this every week. So shout out to J.R. Jackson. Keep doing your thing. Number 8 on the list this week. Number 7, North Ridgeville senior quarterback Cole Miller. Cole had a big-time game this week, led his team to a victory, 42-35 versus Berea Mid-Park, His numbers, 12 of 22, passed for 150 and 2 touchdowns. But as the quarterback, starting tailback was out, he rushed for 27 times for 208 yards and 3 touchdowns. So for a quarterback to run the ball 27 times, get you 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, but still also do his regular job, go 12 of 22 for 150 and 2 touchdowns for a total of 358 and 5. Shout out to Cole, baby. You did your thing for sure. I know somebody at home like, woo, he only number 7. Stay tuned. Number 6, Maston Jackson, junior quarterback Carter Mulliman. Carter peeped his L in Carter's first start. This was his second start. In his first start, he threw for 309 yards. Friday was his second start. He only threw for 308. 28 for 36, 308 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. And they needed every bit of it. They won 40-37 versus Lake. We know Lake is a good football team. So that was a big-time football game, a Federal League rivalry. So for you to be playing in that type of game and atmosphere in your second start and you throw for 308, 2 touchdowns, you did your thing, baby. Shout out to Carter. Keep doing it. Number 5, Kirtland, senior running back, John Savistro. 29 carries, 285 yards, 5 touchdowns. John don't play. He workman-like running back. He's showing up, give me the ball, I'm going to grind you, pound you out, but he got some speed to make plays. 29 times, 285 yards, 5 touchdowns. They won 38-7. Self-explanatory. Big time career this kid been having. Also having a big time senior year. So keep doing your thing, John. Number 4, Green senior quarterback Tyson Hunka. Tyson also was a quarterback this week that had a big dual threat week. Passing the ball, he went 12 of 16 for 258, 5 touchdowns, and he added 108 rushing yards for a total of 366 total yards and 5 touchdowns. Green got the win this week. So Tyson Hunka, big time football player, but having another kid that's having a good career, being that this is his last year, trying to put it all together, and he having a big time senior year. So shout out to Tyson, keep doing your thing. Number 3, I just talked about this group in the Ellie House Game of the Week breakdown. I would have loved to gave them the player of the game, but it's 5 of them. We ain't got 5 things to give out. But I felt like the group from the night that deserved the most shine from that night was the Mentor offensive line. Shout out to Landry Burdee, Colin Pritchard, Jabril McClendon, Amari Bradley, and JoJo LaDuca in the middle that's holding everything down, being a leader at center. And this is why. Anytime your team has a total of 606 total yards of offense in one game, 606 total yards of offense, you rush for 393. If you round it up, you rush for 400 yards, and we still throw for 213. That means they were dominant in the run game. That means their protection was sound. That means a quarterback was confident, clean, and was able to take his time and play mistake-free football and get the playmaker the balls in their hand. So I got to shout out all 5 of the starting linemen from the Mentor offensive line. They had a great, great night, and I just wanted to give them some love, man, because them boys playing big-time football. So shout out to those guys. Number 2, Mooney Jr., DB, Jay Manningham. Jay, corner. Shout out to Coach Merrill. Coach Merrill was just telling me great things about you, Jay. Keep balling and keep doing your thing. Nice and simple. DB. I know you love DBs, L. He just went and got you 4 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
4
great.
Interceptions, which is a school record. So shout out to Jay again. And they won 10-7. Right now, Mooney was a little banged up last week, had some guys out. And anytime you win 10-7, it's a defensive struggle. That means you needed all them turnovers. They were all big and all came at the right time. So shout out to Jay. Keep doing your thing, baby. We'll see you this Thursday. When you guys come to Harding, we'll be there to check you guys out. And shout out to Jay. Keep doing your thing, baby. Keep balling out. And last but not least, our PCT Peak Performer of the Week, our first 2-time winner of the year, Gerard, sophomore quarterback, A.J. Pearson. Check these numbers out, L. 19-22. So just start there. High school quarterback, you 19-22. That don't happen too much. Shout out to the other quarterbacks. J.R. Jackson was 15-19. Tyson Hunka was 12-16. But 19-22. I coach high school football. I don't care how good the quarterback is. It's hard for a high school quarterback to be that efficient. So you go 19-22. He only threw for 351 yards and 6 touchdowns. And he gave you 65 rushing yards. So for the total of the night, he only had 416 total yards and 6 touchdowns. And, of course, they won 55-27 versus South Range. We talked about that. Also, I felt like it was big for them to get a win versus South Range. South Range kind of been the top dog in that conference the last 3 years. And I know Gerard want to come back and kind of take that mantle for right now. So to be able to do it in that type of game against that type of team, and I just couldn't ignore 351 and 6 touchdowns. You know what I mean? And the 65 rush yards at home, people might poo-poo that, like, but from a quarterback, 65 rush yards. What I hear when I think about when I hear that, L, I think about 65 rush yards, quarterback. That means he ran for 3-4 first downs. You know what I mean? To extend drives and extend plays. So shout out to AJ, our first 2-time winner of our PCT Peak Performer of the Week. We'll be seeing you soon, AJ. Keep balling out, keep being a leader. And you guys got a big-time game this week versus Poland. You know, we watching it even if we're not there. But that's our PCT Peak Performer of the Week, and that's our PCT Honorable Mention of the Week. This might have been our best week right here, L.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list, man, and these guys is balling, man. First and foremost, you know, that offensive line for Mentor, you know, letting their offense put up 600 yards and a 55 burger.
Yeah.
You know, your offense, that's a flex for the offensive line alone.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Offensive line with their offense putting a 55 burger up. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all trench work.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Great
sure.
trench work. And I don't know what they was thinking, but stop playing with him.
Yeah.
Why y'all keep throwing it over there?
Yeah.
Why
Shout
they
out to
keep
Jay.
throwing it? Why they keep quit playing with him?
Shout out to
real.
Jay.
He for real.
He for real.
I
Only
don't
thing, and
know.
this is what I'm thinking, because he probably small. Shout out to all the small guys, all the heart. Shout out to Jay.
Man,
shout out to my guy
quit
Jamar
playing
King, one of
with
my
him.
favorite small kids I coach. Some small kids got
with
heart,
him,
man.
He
And you
quit
know that's how he
playing
was
with him.
taking it too.
In fact, keep playing with him.
Yeah, you know that's how he was
You know what
thinking
I'm
too. Like kids with a chip on the shoulder, he probably was,
Yeah.
y'all keep trying me. So
Man,
shout out to Jay.
Shout out to
Coach
Jay,
Morrow,
man. He
man.
got 4 of them things.
Coach
in
Morrow
one
was just
game.
bigging him up and giving him some praise and saying
Right.
that he could really be a good player. And he made Coach sound like a genius. So shout out to Jay. Keep doing your thing. Shout out Coach Morrow. Shout out Coach Frank, man.
Right, and then, you know, of course, the peak performance of the week, A.J. Pearson, he just, you know what I'm saying, congratulations, A.J., on your commitment to YSU. And, man, he just having it.
And this is the thing. I'm old school, L. So what was that, week 3 or week 4, when I went over there and he was our PCT, I told him, I'm going to try not to give it to you again. That's just me. I'm old school. I don't want to give it to you again. You're going to have to really – I can't be no hater, though.
Man, he having fun, man. He having fun. He playing the game at a high
And this was
level, and he
crazy,
lighting
too,
it up,
about
bro.
the L, about the whole thing, like with A.J. Pearson having a great year. Shout out to the whole Gerard program having a great year. And we talking about the PCT Peak Performer of the Week. That's why we talking about A.J. I'm a coach, though. Shout out to the whole program and the whole team doing a great job. But this was crazy about A.J. He's a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sophomore. So that conference in this area, you know what I mean, got to deal with this kid for the next 2 years. And then he throwing the kids that's freshmen or sophomore. So the future is bright, man. And he got a dad. Number one, he got a great dad and a great coach that happened to be his dad and head coach in one. So you ain't got to worry about that kid's head getting big or not being humble. That ain't going to happen with that kid. So keep balling out, AJ. Keep doing your thing, baby.
For sure, man. AJ, keep doing your thing. Shout out to Phillips Care Training. That's
No
our
doubt.
our PCT Peak Performance.
Shout out to my brother.
of the
Appreciate
week.
you, baby.
Moving on to the Moonyon.
Be checking in, man. Keep it locked in, but in between the lines with Coach Stella. You feel me? You did.